Hi, welcome to Irina Gale channel. We're gonna be making okra stew today. So you wanna make sure you're watching the video from start to end. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe because it's gonna be a banger. If you love okra soup, welcome here. Here I'm putting the oil in the pot. I'm putting the iru in the pot, make the soup smell real good. And I'm gonna put the pepper, the tomato, and habanero pepper and everything in there. Stir, 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 stir. Stir it real good. Make sure it's good, and then put in my seasoning. I put that in. As you can see, the name is right there, and I put one and a half in there, and I'm gonna put another one in there. And then I put the icing salt, I put it in there. I didn't measure that one. I just put my brain calculator. Put one of the cube, and it's right there. Real good. And then right there, you're gonna stir and stir and stir and stir. Yep. Then you cover it, you let it boil for a little bit. Now we're gonna come in with our goat meat. Yep. We're gonna put a goat meat in there. It's juicy. We're gonna let it boil for a little bit. We stir it and we'll let it boil for a little bit. You can see that it look pretty, and you're gonna stir and stir till you like it. And once you think it's good, you're gonna cover it for a little bit. Cover it and let it boil. Now we're gonna come in with our dry meat, crawfish, dry fish, and everything. Put that in there. Yes, look how pretty it look. And then we're gonna stir again. We're gonna stir again. Stir it to our liking. And we're gonna cover it and let it boil for a little bit. Now we're gonna play around. Play with a cold spoon, turn it around, open the pot. Look at how good it is. What we're gonna do next? We're gonna stir it and stir it and stir it and stir it. It looks good, delicious. Yeah, it's giving everything it's supposed to give. Look at the heat from the pot. Look at how hot it is. Look at how pretty. Look at how gorgeous that stuff look. Now we're gonna come in with our okra. There you go. Put it in a pot. We're gonna do everything we gotta do. Do what this. We're gonna stir and stir and stir. Look at how pretty that look. Oh my God, I can't wait to swallow. Look at it. Stir it, and stir that thing. Yeah. Yeah. You see how juicy that look? I'm telling you, it was banking. Yeah. We're gonna leave it, and we're gonna pour maybe a little bit of water on there. Yeah. There you go. A little bit of water in there. Stir it. And do what? Just keep stirring. Yeah. Then do what? We're gonna cover it. Put it on low heat and let it boil for a little bit. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Then we come back and check up on it. Look at that. Look at the heat. Look at how it boiling and stuff. Do what? Stir it. Because you don't want it to burn from the bottom. Now we're gonna come in with our blend okra. There you go. And then we're gonna stir and stir and stir and stir and stir. Look at that. Look at that. It's giving everything. It's giving Naja. Yes, that's what it's giving. Yup. Look at that. I can get tired with this. I can eat this all day long, for a week, for a month. I can get tired. Look at how pretty that look. Very, very gorgeous. Yes. Look at it. Yeah. And then that's it. We're going to serve ourselves. Put it in a little bowl. Plate a little bowl. And then you can have this with anything. You can have it with semo. You can have it with amala. You can have it with You can have it with airby. You can have it with anything you want. But we're gonna have this with panon jam. This is what we're gonna have it with. So we'll pour our water on the fire. Let the water boil for a little bit. Cover it. Yeah. And then we're gonna take us on the water. Yeah, because we don't want the water to be too much, and maybe we're gonna need hot water in the end of it. Then we have extra hot water. Then we're gonna pour that in there. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Put it in there. There you go. And then we're gonna stir and stir and stir and stir. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Yep. That's your girl. She know what she's doing. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look. It's not gonna stay like that because we're gonna pour powder in it. We're gonna put that in there because we wanna make sure it's thick and it's giving what it's supposed to give. Some people like it thicker, some people like it loose. It's up to you, however you want. But for this one, we're gonna make it a little bit in between, not too thick, not too soft. So that's what we're gonna do. If we stir it and we don't have the right consistent, we're gonna pour and let it boil powder so we can get that and the texture that we're talking about and that consistent we're talking about. We don't want it too thick, we don't want it too loose. So we're gonna stir for a little bit so we can know what we're heading to. Yeah. We stir because we want to know where we are. Yes. I'm telling you. If you want to know more about cooking, you got to be on this channel. I'm telling you. I'm going to give you everything. If you want a recipe, you're going to have it. If you want it step by step, you're going to have it. After I stir and I don't get what I want, guess what? I'm going to come back in with another powder. There you go. I'm going to put it in there. And then I'm going to stir. So I don't need it too much, but I just need it a little bit. Yes. You're going to pound it. There you go. You're going to use all your muscle. Make sure you're using your muscle. Yeah. That's how you know you're doing the right job. Yeah. That's the girl, Arena. She's doing her thing in the kitchen. Yes. Yes, now. There you go. She using all that energy just to eat good food. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah. She's doing her thing. Put a little bit of water. Not too much. Not too much on my girl. Then we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it because we want it to boil. Yeah. And put it in the middle. Make sure it's going to boil everywhere. We want it to done real good. Yeah, real good. Now we're going to come with our cover and cover that jump. And after a few minutes, this is what it's giving me. That's it. You can see that. Then I have 2 plates over there because with 2, even though my kids can swallow, but it wasn't home, so I was gonna do that on later. So we had 2 plates to serve. That's it. That's your girl. I'm telling you, you are on a right platform. Show your girl some love. If you want to see more of this, I want to see you engaging with this beautiful and delicious meal. I'm telling you, it is great. It's good. It's giving what it's supposed to give. Look at it. Then we're going to serve it. Look at that with the cold water and the ice and the coffee.